I feel like last episode of Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair, I feel like I was really in, like, this believable shock, if that can even be a phrase. I was upset that it was a character that I love, but I knew it was coming. Like, it's the first time I think in Danganronpa history, in all the trials I've done in these games, over the 2 games I've played, I know I've only played 2 games, that, like, I think you guys can see, like, and I said it, I kind of guessed who the killer was very early on. Not guessed, I gave kind of like a assumption based on something they said earlier on. I forget exactly what they said because it was like a week ago. And also, at the same time, I was able to kind of like predict that it wasn't in the same location and that it wasn't a suicide. I said that like also. But I think all in all, it's still very difficult to take it. And I'm not saying that I'm super smart. I think a lot of the stuff in this trial kind of was laid out for us, so I'm not going to say like, oh, guys, look at me, oh, Togami 2.0. I'm just saying, like, you know, I think this is why, like, the other times when I was playing the game, when I found out that, let's say, like, Pekka was the killer, I was like, no, because I wasn't expecting it. Or when you find out that, like, Mondo was the killer in the first game, you're like, no. In this game, I was like, oh, God, why was I right this time? Why can't I, like... The one time where I'd want to be wrong, there's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's case of death was being hanged by this rope, right? Yeah, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself. See, she was lying to us. And it makes so much sense. It's so good in terms of writing. I see, so Ibuki died by hanging herself.
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie.
Yeah, like, and it's actually, like, amazing because they built up this trust with her throughout the game, too.
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
Oh my God. This poor devil.
Should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking. You, Mikan, the ultimate nurse.
See, he's obsessed with the ultimates as well, so this is an outcome he's going to be obsessed with as well because it's related to being an ultimate.
Please wait. First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that.
Then why on earth did you do it the first 2 trials?
That's why it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
Okay, I believe her. Let's let her go.
You were right. And you have been a great
She's been a fantastic help. No one's denying that. Nobody's ever going to deny that. She was fantastic.
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
I hope and pray that that's the case. I hope and I pray that that's the case.
Mikan nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Don't you think?
See, this is what I meant, to build up trust. I couldn't believe that I thought she was going to be final, like, trial. Like, I really did. Out of all the characters.
Huh? And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her. It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikan because she was nursing
And that's
her.
horrible to think about because, like, the thing is, at the end of the day, it's night. At the end of the day, we have to be honest about how a certain person was killed, right? A lot of people like to deny, like, what happened to Chihiro in the first game. I talk about it all the time because people like to just, like, erase it because they don't want to admit that what, you know, Togami did, for example. I know he didn't murder her, but what Togami did afterwards was, like, completely disgusting and premeditated and, like, something that no normal human would ever do. And I'll call it out here when I say as well, if this is the case that she used the syndrome, that she was, what do they call it, the disease, to kind of like coerce her into following her, that's horrible too. It's horrific, and we can't deny that. Not as bad as Togami, but still.
So Mikan volunteered to nurse us? Because she was planning to do this all along?
I think there's a care for us as well.
That's a little... Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not
Fact.
a criminal. Mikan is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
You got it all wrong. Please forgive me.
You got it wrong, please forgive me.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you.
Oh my God.
I just can't forgive this crime at all.
Yeah?
Forgiveness or not, we still have not decided if Mikan is the killer.
I see. You guys are kind.
Thank you.
Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, then the only thing I can do is back off, I guess. But is that really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
You're friggin' annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
But I'm really not the killer.
I hope you're not. I hope I'm wrong. I really do.
There's no way. I'm capable of killing someone.
Is that really true?
Jesus. Again, I talked about the difference between Hajime. Let's let him speak for a bit, though.
Stop it already! That's enough!
With all due respect, I'm going to say with all due respect to Kane, because I don't want to just insult Kane for no reason. I feel like that's not, like, the joke gets a bit old sometimes. With all due respect to Kane, we're all going to die if we don't figure out who the killer is. We can worry about making Mikan feel a bit bad. If she isn't the killer, and we pressured her and we pushed her into at least finding out that she isn't the killer, at least at that point, everyone survives apart from the killer. You know what, Kane? I'm just saying.
I can't stop.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I don't want to do this either.
Okay, exactly.
Of course I don't wanna do this.
Exactly, Hajime. Hajime taking some agency.
But I need to do this.
Mm-hmm.
You doubt your friends?
Oh my god, you have to doubt your friends. We talked about this in the last one.
That's not it. I suspect them because I want to believe them.
What the hell does that mean?
Yeah, what the hell does that mean?
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Okay, maybe I want to hear this out.
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict.
That makes sense. That makes perfect sense.
'Cause if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe, is there?
Yes. Actually, yes. Okay, that's fine. That's perfectly understandable.
Don't say deep stuff. I don't really get it.
That's fine. You don't have to understand everything. I don't understand everything. Like, in life, like, the people who say they understand everything are the ones who are the biggest idiots.
If you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first. Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
My English teacher used to always say, when we were like 18 years old, still asking for the spelling of words sometimes. You know, hey, well, how do you spell this word? Or like, we need to look up a dictionary for this word. And like, sometimes people be very self-conscious about that. Like, how do you spell, like, I'm thinking of a word that like people, like, I don't know, secretary or something. And if you ask the spelling of it, even though I knew the spelling of it, but some people ask the spelling of it, and then they'd like, and then some people like, how do you not know how to spell secretary? And our teacher would say, only idiots spell a word wrong instead of looking up how a word is spelled. Refusing to double check the spelling of words you're not sure of, or asking about it, is a silly thing to do. It's a silly thing to do. And if you're not sure of something, asking is always okay. There's teacher Calvin coming out for you.
Fine. Do whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
Yeah. Oh my god. Mikan's like, what?
Huh? Is that all you can say?
No. 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 I refuse. I refuse to do the switcheroo with Mikan. I refuse. Please.
So in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies.
I know she's going into psychotic phase. She's so pretty in this picture.
Justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses.
Oh no.
Why it's not really
Mikan.
your fault. Everyone always treats me like
True.
Always.
True.
It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem.
This is heartbreaking. This is heartbreaking to think about.
I'm done with that. You hear me? I'm done.
Get us, Mikan.
Hey, Mikan.
I mean, she's like, also like, this is kind of believable snapping, right? As well, like, she's been taking so much crap from
It's
everybody.
not fair. It's not fair. 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 Not fair.
Like, this is the most believable snapping we've had in the game so far.
Won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you'd forgive yourself right away.
She can also use the weight of what of us forgiving, well, not forgiving, but overlooking Fuyuhiko as well.
What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
I already do.
Is acting like this your strategy now? Well, this is annoying. Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit it? That's the issue.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some?
Huh? But still though, like this is like actually a really well written snap. Not that the other ones are well written, but this is really like believable.
I don't want to doubt any of my friends. But still, the truth is one of us murdered 2 of our friends. That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end, so we can finally break these chains of despair.
Chiaki, main character Chiaki over here.
Hey Mikan, can I ask you one last thing?
Before we go any further, I'd like to just say this as well. At the start of the game, I said that Hajime was kind of like a blank slate. I think Hajime is becoming better and better protagonist as we're going forward. I think he's been doing really well. I think he's been taking agency. I think the difference between him and Makoto is there. Makoto's a great main character too, but I think that like there's definitely a big difference there. Like I said, Makoto was great as well because he was able to overcome his usual like he'd be like, oh Mikan, I'm sorry. Really cool.
If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched?
Real question is who didn't?
Like I said,
That's not.
it obviously wasn't me. Can you prove it? Prove it? Wait. Do you have any proof that
Oh my
I
God.
fabricated that video?
You know what? I'm kind of on her side now. Look, all I'm saying is she killed Ibuki and Hiyoko. It's not like she killed Soda, you know? You know what I mean? You know what I mean, guys?
That's right. Show me your proof. Because
I liked Hiyoko a lot, though. I liked her a lot.
The video was filmed at the conference room, treating me like a killer based on an assumption, just because I was at the hospital. That's totally crazy. I didn't do anything wrong.
I'm still... First of all, the voice acting is amazing. The writing is amazing. I think this is the best snap we've had in the game so far. I really do.
Why does everybody always hate me? Please.
Oh, and you can there's so much pain behind the the character as well. Like, it's really hard to get over this.
Is this broad really okay? She's emotionally unstable.
She's been emotionally unstable since the beginning, but because you were able to handle her and step all over her and do whatever you wanted and never actually like have to deal with her because she was so quiet, you didn't notice. You didn't want to notice. She's always been emotionally unstable. She's always been ready to snap.
I'm not the killer. The video. I never filmed that video. It seems she finally started arguing for us.
Huh?
But the only one who can find the hole in her argument is you, Hajime.
Why?
So, I'm going to leave this to you once again.
Could it be that was this Chucky's goal all along? She's saying everyone's fate depends on me, the only person who saw that video.
You get to decide I'm the killer. Where's your proof?
Where's the proof?
Please, forgive me.
I already have. It's okay, Mikan. It's okay. I need to make up my mind. I'm the one who has to do it. I'm the one who's going to finish this. Wait, what are we doing? What? This late? Into the trial? Blood on the souls, molten rune keys, scrap of thin paper, AC temperature, Mikan's blood on the souls. Okay. Okay. Hold on a second.
I'm not the killer.
We can't think of anybody else other than you.
Like, that's the only one that could come close to it, really.
Do you have any proof?
Oh my god.
Is the handbag on her head the proof?
Oh my god.
Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Jesus Christ.
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Yep.
Is that really your proof?
Oh my god. She's
Did
great.
you tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video?
Oh my god.
Just from that camera angle?
Okay.
Just from that dim candlelight?
Jesus
There's
Christ.
no way you'd be able to make out her body type. So please forgive me already.
I forgive you. It's okay.
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well.
Okay.
You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I think we have to... Okay. Hold on a second. She's giving us killer mistake. I think we have to change this time. I'm the one who saw the video who's going to do it. The reason why I think we have to change it, okay, is because none of these, apart from surveillance camera unit, work. But that won't work with it, like, any of these other ones here. Like, these are just, like, meant to be scary.
Ibuki and Mikan.
The relevant ones
You could
are...
tell the body type under the hospital gown just from that video.
The body type is the thing we have to
Just
find
from
out.
that camera angle. Just
Killer's
from
mistake.
That dim candlelight. There's no
We have to
way
look
they'd
for
be
their
able to make
mistake.
out her body type.
That's what we're looking for.
So please forgive me already.
That's what we're looking for.
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Yeah, I think we have to change it to killer's mistake. So, okay. We're looking at all these statements. I don't think any of the first statements are... I want to take a look at this again. Can we look at this again? Yeah. Surveillance monitor video. The video that Hajime saw at the hospital shows a person dressed in a hospital gown wearing a hemp bag on their head as well as they willingly climb the step ladder towards the noose. Mikan's account. There's other one, like... My thought process is that we work on the camera
Do
angle.
you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof?
Because the hemp bag's not a thing.
Is the hospital gown she
Hospital
was
gown
wearing
is definitely not a
suspicious?
thing.
Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
No, it's not hospital slippers either.
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Yes, and I think it is the body type.
Proof?
Because I've been saying about the camera angle since the beginning. I have been saying this about the camera,
Just
like...
from that video?
I've been saying, in this game, I've been literally saying since the beginning that the arm was covering up the bristles and the boobs, the breasts. The hair was being covered up as well. I think camera angle is what we're looking for here. I've been saying that since the beginning. And like the thing is like
Just
I
from that
like
camera angle?
wait, hold on a second. Did we do this here? There we go.
Shoot
Yep.
through that contradiction.
I don't understand the full extent of this, but I think it's because the body type is kind of not exposed because of it.
You've committed a major mistake.
Give me a now.
Mistake?
As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
What's wrong with that?
But I never said anything about the camera angle.
Oh, see, what I was thinking camera angle is because remember earlier on I was saying they're covering the chest area. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, we'll take it.
So how can you?
My explanation in the trial. Imagine it was me. Your breasts were covered up with the arm.
Say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself.
Okay.
The only reason Mikan knew the camera angle Hajime had seen is because you're the person who actually filmed that video. Is that right?
Jesus
This
Christ.
is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole. You lied, didn't you?
Yeah. That's it.
Are you serious? Is it true, Mikan? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki?
Wait. Leave alone. Leave alone, Kane. Leave alone. Oh, I can't stand to see her like this. Look at my precious girl. You think she could do anything? Look, see, she's so sweet. Oh my god. She's so sweet.
I was wrong. Wrong. No, that's not it at all.
See?
That's not it?
Yes, Gunnar, that's not
I
it.
mean, it's impossible.
Look, she's so sweet.
You know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag instead. Ding! I totally remember now.
Yeah?
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
I don't think so. Like, I think she's pretty normal right now.
That tote bag. Isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
How do you know so much about that video?
Who Who cares about that? More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater?
Yeah. That's one thing we do know.
You said too, didn't you? You remember the Usami decal on it, right? Whoopsie! Don't worry about it. I remember even if you don't. Ta-da! There's no mistake that tote bag is a limited item. So don't you think it's impossible? Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time? It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible. Don't you think?
Yeah, guys. I know she's the killer. Like, at this stage, like, it's like, you know, it's like... But
That's why that video isn't fabricated, and I'm not the killer.
at this stage in the game, you could just take a shot in the dark and vote her anyway, right? Like...
So you'll forgive me, right?
The idea of forgiveness is crazy as well. I wish we got to the final of Mikan's story, because I think this is such a big deal.
Your stubbornness this far. Such despair.
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
Long time no see. Well, not really. It's time for the Panic Talk action. PTA, this is probably going to be my last... Oh, here we go. Please hear me while I taint your ears one last time. Starting from this PTA, the reload and ammo features will be added. Oh no, you'll be long to make with just the X button. Below is the tempo marker portion of the... Okay, we can do this. Come on. You need one bullet. Come on. When you're out of bullets, you won't be able to destroy the remarks. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's go. There's like locking on. Just, I'm okay with this. Yeah, I know this. Let's go. Let's go. If you get timer on, press square button, bullets will not be refreshed, so please be careful. I know how to do this. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That's all the explanations of the class trial? We've done it. We've done it, guys.
Explaining it until you forgive me! That bag is a limited item!
Yeah.
That's why that
See?
sign is
See?
impossible for
My girl
everyone
Mikan can do
to
this. She's
follow.
sweet as heck.
This chick, has she lost it for good?
Again, she's been mentally unstable since the beginning of the game because we didn't do anything because it was convenient.
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me, right?
It's because it's so sweet and she was so quiet. It was easy to ignore it. And that's why she snapped. At this rate, we're not getting anywhere. I gotta do something and end this. I could do something. I can make her admit it. Let's go. PTA time. Oh my god, it's bandaged as well.
I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Why only me? Please, draw on me.
This makes it a lot harder.
Me already? Forgive me. Forgive me.
But like, honestly,
Please, draw on me. Do you
fun at the same
understand?
time.
Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. You're done for!
Let's go.
Forgive me! Forgive
Why not?
Why only me? You still haven't forgiven me?
I forgive you.
You want.
I forgive you.
Draw on me. Do you understand?
I forgive you. This totally saved us, by the way. We were doing horrible.
Only me. Please, draw on me.
We were doing really bad.
There's only one bag.
Where is it?
It's impossible to
Uh,
be in two places at the same
Theater
time.
bonus prize.
This is the end.
Yeah. Okay.
Monokuma mentioned this earlier.
When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice. Oh, I didn't even know that.
Whoever bought
I forgot about that.
bag should have received another one as a bonus prize. Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in two separate places. So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Why? Why can't you forgive me?
I have.
It seems her desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
Why does everybody always hate me? You should just forgive me already!
I do.
Mikan, it's already over.
Yeah.
After I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you have no arguments
It's horrible though,
left.
right? It is horrible. And I understand that like this time around it's kind of like we weren't really given like I think the reason is because she snapped. I think she did snap. I think the two people she killed were like the most eccentric person who was easier to kill and the person who just caught her in the act.
Please, just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you.
Here we go. This is usually very difficult, but it's fun. Oh my god, it's Mikan. I didn't want to believe it. At all. Hajime looks kind of handsome here. And here as well. Really good drawings of Hajime. What's this? What did the killer do after the broadcast? They... threw off the hemp bag? There we go, that's one. Oh my god, that's such a crazy image. Really great art, by the way. What's this? The body was hidden before, and this is the small clue the killer left. Was this, right? Yeah. Then we have put it back to normal after destroying it. How the killer real... oh, this. There we go. Perfect first stock. Last stock already? What's this? Put it back to normal after destroying it. Was... this? No, not at all. Not at all. Okay, let's try and do process. Oh my god, look at this image. Look at that. Oh my god, look at these two together. Oh my god. That is awesome. That is awesome. Okay, so we have, since it's the last stock, we have what we saw on the surveillance camera, which was... huh? Wait, so we don't have that though. What I saw on the monitor. Oh, the video being broadcast is hanging. I guess, but that doesn't show... oh, I guess it does in a way. Then we have the tarp. And then there's like one more left here, which is this surveillance camera unit.
Here's
we go.
everything that happened in this case. The key to
Pretty
this
straightforward, I
incident
suppose.
is the surveillance camera video that only I saw. That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime. When I went to the hospital with Mikan this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time. When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves.
Oh, I shouldn't have skipped that.
That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication with the hospital and the music venue. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music venue, so I immediately headed over there. But that was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. And then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time. When in fact, the crime had already been committed by that point. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake.
Yeah, but like I don't know, like to me this is like one of my least favorite trials in terms of the trauma that like is bringing, because I really don't like what's happening to Mikan either. But I think it's one of the most interesting trials in terms of like the turn of events. Like it's interesting. Jesus Christ.
So I went to the music venue and found the hanged body wearing a bag on its head. Seeing the body before me, I panicked.
I don't
and
think
rushed out
Mikan
of there to
smiled
get
like
the rest
that.
of you guys. But that was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside, and as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue and began working on their last trick.
And that's when Hiyoko walked in. Or Hiyoko walked in earlier, I suppose, when
The
she
killer
was doing
peeled
the
off
killing,
wallpaper
I'd say.
covering one of the stage pillars, revealing
It's
Hiyoko's
kind of crazy though, like because she could choose any time of death she wanted, or choose like anything like that. She
When
like
I
it's
first arrived and saw the hanged body,
pretty incredible.
I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar.
I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hyoko's body hidden inside. Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room. After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music video, but when they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance. However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open. With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko and me. They helped us force open the music venue door, despite the fact that they personally sealed it. And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hyoko's suddenly present body as well. At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out.
That's actually a really cool image as well.
This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
Watch it, watch it, watch her be like the prettiest thing ever in this image. I'm sorry, but like, I was wrong. She's like a Whoville character, terrifying. Not an insult, but she looked terrified there. I feel so bad for this girl.
Whoa, now she's laughing?
It's been such a long time. This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing, like the sky is falling down upon you. This feeling of despair.
Oh, Jesus.
Mikan, you... What has happened to you?
Whoa there! Before that, a moment
You don't have to ruin the story. Oh, that's it. That is just it. I forgot about this. Yeah, we did pretty okay with this trial. Like, not like we failed at some parts for sure. Logic kind. Did I lower the difficulty? Or was it always kind? Because gentle is the... I better not have lowered the difficulty. I better not have. Please.